Judo for self-defense. I'll go over this quick because we have done another video of it before. Essentially, Judo works really, really well for self-defense as long as we, A, get rid of the suicide techniques, which you might know better as sacrifice throws, because we don't want to be throwing ourselves on the ground. Anything that requires me to put myself on the ground in order for it to be successful should not be on the syllabus. In terms of grabbing the bastard and throwing him, it's great. You know, I'm sure we've all seen the judo memes of hit him with the ground or hit him with the earth. Be aware that your build will dictate what type of throws and trips and sweeps you prefer to use. Have something in mind for if somebody is much, much bigger than you. So if someone's quite taller than you, when you bend over in front of them to lift them off the feet, are they actually going to be lifted off the feet? I've mentioned it before, my mate Owen's 6'7". If I go in for a Nagi, he's basically bending over me, just hugging me. His feet haven't left the ground by the time I've stood up, right? And I'm 5'10". So depending on where their hips are, it's going to be difficult. If you're 5.5 feet tall, 5'5", 5'6", is going in with Osotogari going to be the best one for you? Are you going to have the legs width, the leg span, to actually step through and get that trip? Or are you going to be better doing something like a Hizaguruma or a Deashibari? Tweak it for you depending on your build that's going to work for you against others. Don't feel you have to keep with the syllabus that Judo gives you. The other thing to keep in mind, we recently here in Britain, the last few days where I am anyway, in the northwest, we have had blisteringly hot days. People aren't going around wearing shirts. The t-shirts that people are wearing, you're not going to get a good enough grip to launch them with. So how often are you taking your judo and training it no-gi, so to speak? End of your judo sessions, take the jacket off, try 2 or 3 throws. You don't have to go full bore because you'll be sweated up anyway, which is actually kind of good because it gives you an idea of what it's going to be like when you can't get a grip on somebody. I know I've mentioned this before, but I'll say it again here. I don't think we give enough emphasis on no-gi judo. Judo without the jacket, without the handles, opens it up into a whole different world. Catch wrestling, very, very good for this type of thing. Greco-Roman wrestling, very, very good for this type of thing. But for now, judo for self-defense, I'm a big fan. If I was asked by somebody, there's no specific self-defense club where they are, but there's a lot of other martial arts clubs, what should they do? For self-defense purposes, get yourself into a boxing club twice a week and into a judo club once a week. Very quickly, within the space of a month, you'll be a much different person and you'll be a much more capable person in terms of defending yourself. If you disagree with this, pop it in the comments. If you hate judo altogether, let me know. Let me know why. If you are a big judo person but you think all of it works, pop it in the comments and let me know why. Interact with us, interact with the channel. By making your comments public, you allow other people to comment and ask you questions as well as me. So I'm a big fan of judo. I love judo, but I'm also smart enough and with it enough to know that it has its limitations. We don't do suicide techniques, sacrifice throws. We have to practice it without the jacket for when we're on. Could be at a swimming pool, could be at a beach. The other person isn't going to be wearing a jacket. If you're on holiday, or if you're at the beach and it's really hot, the person's probably lathered in sunblock. You combine the sunblock with their sweat, it's going to be like trying to hold a wet bar of soap. So keep this type of stuff in mind when we train and when we drill. But do drill and train judo.